Welcome to What the Folk, where we travel the length and the breadth of Ireland, taking a look at ancient traditions, customs and folklore, rediscovering the stories behind them. I'm documentary filmmaker Matt Sullivan, and I'm going to be your guide as we explore some of Ireland's more mystical traditions. This week I'm in my own home county of Kerry, where nestled in the Sheen Valley lies a mystical site that's known locally as the Rolls of Butter. The Sheen Valley is a treasure trove of megalithic artefact and the folklore that accompanies it. One such fine example is this Balan stone. It's situated next to St Fiachna's graveyard near the small community parish of Banan in County Kerry. It's a place that really is full of local legends, and there's no better legend to tell us all about it than Patsy O'Sullivan, who explains that this site had a celestial meaning for the people of Banan.
With the aid of science and computer technology, we were able to date the Rolls of Butter 3,000 years, 500 years older than the pyramids of Egypt. Built as a mirror image of the bottom half of the constellation of Orion's belt as it would have been there over them 3,000 years ago. They were put there in pagan times, and then people would have worshipped the sun, the moon and the stars, and sure isn't the evidence there written in stone.
The stars may have revealed the Rolls of Butter's primary function, but local folklore tells a different story. I met with Brendan O'Sullivan, accountant by day and historian by night, to learn more.
One of the widely held beliefs was that these were in fact ancient cursing stones. And the tradition was that you turned the stone in the two-hill direction or anti-clockwise if you wanted to curse your enemy. But there was always the caveat that if the curse wasn't warranted, it reverted back on the curser.
You were taking a chance?
You were taking a big chance. The last time that I'm aware of that it was used in this locality was sometime in the 1920s, but I wasn't told what the outcome was. There was always a tradition of cursing. I mean, there are cursing stones all over Ireland, and the Druids in fact cursed King Cormac Mac Art when he became a Christian. And Ferguson's poem might very well have been written about this site when he said, "They loosed their curse against the king, they cursed him in his flesh and bones, and daily in their mystic ring they turned their maledictive stones. Until at feast the monarch sat, amidst the revel and the wine, he choked upon the meat he ate at Sletty southward of the Boyne." Fairly powerful stuff, isn't it?
Superstition in the area, and we were led to believe that the Rolls of Butter were used as cursing stones, and we were always told that if we stole one of them, ill luck would befall one of us, or maybe we'd even die, and the stones would be automatically returned. Hence, we never touched them. That's why they're still there to this day. A number of years ago, we had an American team of, they weren't exactly archaeologists, they were kind of faith healers, but they were here and they found that there was huge energy here altogether. And they never felt energy in any other site they ever travelled like the energy that they felt here. And they did say that it was, whatever was going on here, it was hugely important.
There was an old belief that if you stole your neighbour's milk on the first day of May, La Beoltana, you would have the luck of the year of all their land. And this particular woman had stolen the milk, and she was here making butter, and these are supposed to be the Rolls of Butter. St Fiachna was less than pleased with all this, and he came and he turned the dairy into stone, and the woman fled across the valley over there. We'll go over there in a while and we'll have a look at it. But he eventually caught up with her over in Garnagold, and he turned her into stone, and there she stands to this day as a warning to sinners.
We'll go pay her a visit?
We'll pay her a visit. She's still there, I said. I doubt if she's moved anywhere. There's a lovely stone ditches there. This is her, the petrified remains of the butter maker, turned into stone by St Fiachna for the crime of making butter on May Day.
How well you found it? It's well covered.
It's well covered, well. I've been here many times before, so she hasn't moved anywhere.
She suffered for her sins.
She suffered for her sins, she didn't. You can see this story in the folklore bears a close resemblance to the biblical story of Lot's wife who was turned into a pillar of salt. And it's all part of the Christianisation of the old pagan sites with the advent of Christianity.
The Rolls of Butter's celestial function may have been uncovered by modern science and technology, but there is no doubt in my mind it is the local folklore and superstition that has helped to preserve it. Well, who would have thought Rolls of Butter would unveil such an intriguing story? Now, if you were to ask me after all these years, would I remove one of these stones from its Balan? My answer to you, not a chance.